Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great. This is once again your Aziz sir from Grego's English Studio, and I believe we are going to do something absolutely different that we have never done. Well, I have had so many requests from our students obviously, and they actually wanted to have some class, not musical class, but they wanted to have a class on the words we use when we talk about music. Anyways, so I thought, why don't you invite one and only musical genius of Chittagong? Should I say that way? Okay, anyway, I would keep it that way.
It was so formal.
No, it's okay, fine. Actually, he deserves to get that sort of adjectives. Well, so yes, you can see we have got
Hey
Piran.
guys, what's up?
We've got Piran, and he's my dear little brother, and we go to gym together. So I thought of inviting. Yes, we do. And then I suddenly thought of inviting him, and like we would get to know about words, a bit more about music. So I would be asking so many questions, and they're all going to be about music. So I hope, Piran, are you ready for that?
We're ready.
Okay. Right. Well, Piran,
So,
how long you've been doing music?
officially near about 8 years, and unofficially it's near about 10 years.
How old are you, if I ask you that? I know it'd be
Well, then I'm near about 24.
24.
Exactly, I'm doing music since my childhood when I was in class 7.
Okay, and you're happy doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right, very good. Okay, Piran.
Yeah.
I actually want my students to learn a little bit from you, since you've been doing music for so many years.
Exactly.
Right, and I hope I have some questions.
Yeah,
They are all about music.
Well,
and I hope my students will get to learn so many things from you.
I will try my best to answer that perfectly.
Okay, that's the spirit. All right, Piran, when I think about music, the first word comes in my mind is concert.
Yes, concert is everything.
But what is concert?
Well, what is concert? We have difference of thoughts, difference of concept about the concerts. So first of all, some of us join concert because of the fun, because of like friends going together and everything, and some of us join concerts, say for example, for watching the artist live. So say for example, I've been heard a song from the Miles, Firiye Dao,
Right.
since my childhood. And whenever I heard the song in front of the Miles in a concert, it was amazing. It was really amazing. So if you are a perfect, or if you are a pro, you can deliver your song to the audience directly with 1,000 or more than 1 lakh people within the same time. That's the concert, and that's the happiness, everything for an artist.
Do you think it becomes easier for a singer to communicate with his or her audience through a concert?
Yes, definitely. So say for example, back in those days, nowadays lots of people are depending on Facebook.
Right.
Accept that or minimize that. So for example, back in those days when we don't have like Facebook, there's only way to communicate with your audience, just a concert. So say for example, I need to communicate with my audience, it can be more than 1 lakh. If we saw that James sir or Albachu sir, when they used to do concert, even though James sir is still doing, they're communicating with more than 1 lakh, more than 10 lakhs of audience within the same time.
Right.
So say for example, I'm saying hello. So I'm saying the hello to 1 lakh people within the same time.
Right.
So that's everything.
Okay, then would you say like concert is being outdated day by day?
No, exactly. But nowadays, why I'm saying that, say for example, nowadays, who are not doing concert, or who are not like that much, not every artist is interested in concert. So basically, who are not doing concert, they are communicating with their audience through Facebook. No, that's just like 10%.
Okay.
If I count a concert 90%, then the Facebook Live is, I'm sorry, that's not 10%, that's near about 5% or 4%.
Okay, all right.
Exactly. And concert is never going to be outdated. It's never.
Okay, fine. Why don't you participate in concerts then?
I was preparing for the questions, by the way.
Okay.
So yes, everyone knows that I'm not much interested. Actually, it's not about interested. I'm not participating in concert because of there are so many reasons. The first reason, I'm not in a band, or I'm not a band. I'm a solo musician, I'm a solo music producer.
Right.
I don't have a permanent team.
Right.
Say for example, we are the five of a team. It's a band. We are practicing a song, covering a song, we are making a song all together. So we are delivering it all together to our audience. But whenever I'm a solo producer, say for example, I'm working on a track on the next Valentine project, and Valentine is coming. So, and you are the singer.
Right.
But guitar is someone else, and keyboardist is someone else, and say for example, you're just singing the only one song. So in a concert, at minimum, I need to present 10 or 15 or 7 or 8 songs, minimum.
Right.
So it's really hard to arrange 7 or 8 singers together, and the 5 musicians together, and all these things, and we need to invest a lots of time. Practice. Exactly.
And other stuff.
So basically, I'm a bit busy with my studio, the upcoming work. So
Right,
that's why, like, I'm working more on studio.
Right, I understand. In short, like, you do not have a permanent team, and you don't want to invest your time that way, like having a permanent
but
team.
I have a plan. I will make a permanent team, a permanent vocal, a permanent musicians, or a permanent team will, inshallah. But my plan is, to be very honest, I'm working on that even. I just bought like a stage keyboard cork recently. That's very exclusive for my stage performances.
Very good.
So I will hit the concert by end of 2019, inshallah.
Okay, that's good. Cool, inshallah. So we are going to find Piran Khan in concert.
On stage, exactly, inshallah.
We would love to see Piran Khan in concert.
Exactly. But I will play my songs on like thousands of people, inshallah, one day.
Right, okay. Right, Piran. Very recently I found out that people started calling them songs like track. So that's my favorite track. For example, I would say like Obhijog, that's your number.
Exactly.
I feel like that's one of my very favorite tracks.
Thank you.
Why people have suddenly started calling tracks and stuff?
Well, I was in my childhood, I used to listen like those word songs. That's my favorite songs. That's my favorite. Basically, on nowadays, there when CD comes up. Series comes up on there, like it was recorded track 1, track 2, track 3. So basically we are the mango people are practicing with that one tracks.
Right.
But mainly it's an American word. This started up, and whenever I'm burning a CD, I'm making a CD, and there was a list. If I input a CD in my car, there was track 1, track 2, track 3. So that's from where we are practicing it.
Right. Is it like song 1, song 2?
Exactly. So it's better nowadays. We all are go for the new. So track 1, track 2, that's your amazing track, brother. I think that sounds more better than the songs. The songs word is very emotional, and the track is very like updated, and it's very fancy word.
Okay, right. It's like that's the trend.
Exactly, trend. But
it sounds more trendy.
I believe in there's so many emotions, romance, and feelings with the word song more than a track. It's my personal opinion.
Okay, fine. Right, all right, no problem. Okay, another very common word we use, like beat. B-E-A-T. Beat.
Exactly, beat.
Now, what is beat, and why do you have beats in songs?
Well, what is beat? First of all, we need to know that. What is beat?
Right.
Say for example, there's a genre R&B. We heard about like
R&B. What's the elaboration?
Rhythm and beat.
Rhythm and
beat. But nowadays it's rhythm and beat. But back in 90s or 80s, there was a rhythm and blues. Right, isn't it?
Right, yeah, probably.
No. Yeah, rhythm and blues. Okay. So nowadays, where is it? Basically, in a song, in a track, in that case, a beat. Nowadays, we the musicians, we the studio guys, who used to call an instrumental to a beat.
Right.
Say for example, the normal people or the mango people or your students may heard about the word karaoke, right?
Karaoke.
Without a voice.
Yeah, without a voice,
without voice, music is all about karaoke. But we call it as instrumental. Without voice, it's just a music. Cool. It can be a solo track behind lots of music. But nowadays we are calling it a beat. So say for example, you are in London, or you are in out of country, or if you are in out of city, we are not in together. So you are saying that, Piran, just send me the lyric and the beat. I will tune it. So you meant, Piran, send me the lyric and the instrumental. That means just send me the tune, send me the music.
The music.
Not the song. Not song means with the voice.
Okay.
Exactly. So basically that's all about the beat. Beat is all about the musics. Combinations of so many instruments. Say for example, guitar, piano, strings, beats, drums. It becomes a beat nowadays.
Okay, fine. I heard someone saying like this song has a catchy beat.
So basically, catchy beats. Say for example, did you heard Abhishek, right?
Yeah, got it.
Which one you like most? The which part basically?
Well, I would say, you know, the original version, there has been so many versions.
Exactly,
the original version came out.
Exactly.
Okay, I would say like when, you know, the starting is marvelous, but when the drums bit goes in,
Exactly.
it feels more soothing to me.
Exactly.
Personally.
So say for example, just imagine or just guess Abhishek, I mean the singer voice with just a piano.
Without bit.
Without anything, not a beat, not a strings, just a piano. Amazing. Well, so in that case, first of all, whenever a singer is singing a song, the music producer, the main duty is to make it more catchy. So say for example, when you are going to the verse to chorus, verse to bridge line, my duty is like focus the variations. So say for example, I'm using some beats over my verse.
Right.
On the bridge line, I'm adding some more beats. More beats as in I'm adding strings. Whenever I'm going to the chorus, bhulin to ami. So what I did, with some rolls up, with the strings and the strumming.
So many things all together gets into that, yeah.
It got catched.
It sounds lively.
Exactly. So that's all about catchy beats. So say for example, it's a song, but with just a single piano or a single guitar, it's never ever. It can be a catchy beat. Whenever you need to you need to pick or make a catchy beat, there's so many changes in the beat. So the beat is swinging my mind.
Right.
Exactly. So that's all about catchy beat, I guess.
Okay. Fine.
And the music, there's nothing positive or nothing correct and wrong in music. So say for example, whatever I'm replying, so it might be wrong. So it's all
fine.
from my opinion.
This is,
exactly.
the way you think.
But someone else can prove it wrong.
Might have got a different explanation.
Exactly.
Cool. We're
so
okay
say
with
for
it.
example, you are saying that, brother, the track is amazing and this is the best. There is nothing best in music.
Okay, fine.
It's always better. Someone can make a more better song than this.
Right.
So,
No, we just want a pure Piran explanation. It's okay, fine. Cool. No problem. Beat. Right. I feel tempo is another very common word. We said
tempo.
Tempo.
So
fast,
say for example, whenever you are in sad mode. Say for example, you are tensed or you are sad. Basically not tensed, you are sad. What do you expect to listen?
I'll listen
a pitbull track?
No, I would listen to a slow track.
Exactly.
Obviously. Yes.
So say for example, tempo, it's like speed.
Right.
Say for example, you are singing or you are watching a movie. There is a song with a video, with the cinematography, and it's a sad track. Right. It's a sad moment. The actor is crying, the hero is crying, or he's depressed, he's frustrated. What do you expect? There should be a violin. It's a slow motion. It's going. It's merging with the visualization, with the audio, together.
Exactly.
What if I put some rock song when he's depressed? I put some disco song when we're depressed. Does it?
It wouldn't really match.
Exactly. So say for example, whenever I'm going to tune a sad track, let's guess I'll tune it by 80 tempo. 80. That means 80 tempo. It will become like this.
Slow.
Exactly. This can be 80.
Right.
But whenever I'm like, well, now let's make some romantic. This can be.
It becomes faster.
Exactly. Whenever I'm going to 120,
it becomes way faster than that.
Exactly. So whenever I'm playing just a 4 chord, in 120 tempo, I'm playing 4 chord within a 4 second. It can be A minor, D minor, C minor, separate. But whenever I'm composing a track in 80 tempo, like A minor,
it goes
G,
slow.
Exactly. That's all about tempo. It's speed of a track.
Pace of a track.
Exactly. You're right.
Is it like once you have like a slow track, you can say it's a slow tempo?
Yeah, obviously. It's a slow tempo track.
Fine.
So say for example, when you're in a restaurant or someone said like, brother, please send me some slow songs. brother, please play some slow tempo tracks. So that's all.
Slow tempo
Exactly,
track.
exactly.
Okay, cool. All right, done. Okay, another word, upbeat.
Upbeat. So, say for example, what is there's another word, upbeats and downbeat.
Downbeat. Yeah, if we discuss both of them.
Exactly, exactly. So, say for example, I'm composing a very romantic track or very inspirational or motivational track. Say for example, FIFA anthem. I'm making a
Fine.
FIFA
Very
official.
motivational.
Exactly.
You feel positive.
Exactly.
Right.
So from the very beginning,
Right.
there is a massive snare playing and there is a harmonized voice with the
You
chorus.
get energized
voice.
right away.
Exactly,
Right away.
exactly.
Okay, right.
When the chorus is playing, there are so many instrumental. There's so many. There's a 4 types of guitar playing together. So that's all about the upbeat.
So that's an upbeat number.
Exactly. So, say for example, it's an average track. Whenever I talk about an average track, say for example, it's a verse. I can't add so many music on my verse. That means stanza. So, like on my first verse, on the intro part of a song, like I can't add so many music. Either I can start up with only the music, with the piano, with the guitar, with some strings at best, but not with so many track.
Right.
So that time the track or the song is downbeat moment, right?
Yes.
Like from the very beginning of the track, 0.1 to 1 minute or 40 seconds. Till then I'm going to the chorus part. Whenever I'm into the chorus part, the beats are upping. Say for example, on my chorus part there are so many instruments. So that's the upbeat. So if sometimes whenever I'm composing a FIFA anthem track, there are so many instruments from the very beginning.
Right.
So that's an upbeat track
That's
all
an
over
upbeat track.
Exactly, all over from the very beginning to the ending. There is no sad moment. Yes, sometimes there are sad moments. Say for example, there is an emotional moment. There can be a like solo moment, so
Right.
which is catching your hearts and all these things,
Right.
and you are feeling for your country.
Right.
So that's basically game. It's all about your. I can say it's a neuro concept. It's all about to catch your brain.
Right.
So
In that case, would you say downbeat means it's a slow number?
exactly, slow number, less music, and all these things.
Sensitive
Exactly,
from it,
sensitive,
yeah?
emotional.
So upbeat means positive and downbeat means a bit sensitive, emotional,
exactly,
slow
emotional.
number, downbeat.
It's all about playing with your heart. That's it.
Okay, even in English language, sometimes we use this. My best friend is really upbeat,
Wow.
positive.
Exactly.
Sometimes my best friend is
And
really
he's a downbeat guy.
like
Yeah, so
very sad,
exactly,
sensitive.
so exactly,
Yeah?
exactly.
Okay, cool. All right. One last word.
Well,
Right, I find especially musicians use it a lot, not in this country, but Indians, right?
Well,
American people,
which word?
musicians like genre.
genre.
Is it?
well.
Am I correct with the pronunciation?
Yeah, exactly. You were good. Exactly.
Genre.
Genre.
Is it an English word?
Well, it's not. It's not. It's a French word. It's a
Okay.
French word. Basically, it's
How do you pronounce it, Piran?
genre.
Genre. All right, cool. Yeah.
well-
What does it mean?
Well, genre, it's mean. Say for example, it can be like it can be type of music or it can be type of song. So say for example, R&B or hip hop. What do you think about hip hop?
Hip hop.
Whenever you heard about the word hip hop,
Right.
what do you imagine or what do you expect?
Hip and hop.
Well,
That's what I
what do you expect from the rap? There'll be like rap
Rap
songs,
means, yeah.
raps, and all these things,
Yeah.
and hip hop guys, the cool guys are down.
Right,
That's
exactly,
all.
yes.
That's a genre.
Okay.
Rap itself
that's
is
a particular genre,
Exactly.
rap, okay.
So exactly. So say for example, what do you expect when you are? It's a rock song. What do you expect? There are drums, the lead guitars,
Yeah,
the
lead
distortion.
guitar,
exactly.
yeah.
It's a genre. So types of music, it's total a package
Pop-
of a certain
pop is
exactly
a genre.
pop. Well, tell me, there are lots of people don't know. What do you think by pop? From where it comes?
Pop, I guess.
Why MJ is king of pop?
It comes from America, obviously.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Basically, they used to pop is it comes from actually popular music.
Okay, it's from popular to pop.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
Exactly. So say for example, most of cases a rock song there is like specific musics, specific genres, but a pop track, any track can be a pop track.
Right.
Pop is a universal genre,
Right.
but rap isn't. So, in very short, I can say genre is a collections of say specific some instruments, specific thinking, specific lyric, to like merge or synchronizing everything. Say for example, I'm synchronizing my lead guitar with some heavy synthesizer and all these things with a hard vocal. So it's become a rock genre track.
Rock genre, okay.
Exactly. So from the very beginning of our interview, so I can say, what do you think now from the word we heard, like rock, upbeat rock track, upbeat rock track, high tempo, upbeat rock, high tempo songs. So say for example, as from the very beginning we heard about, like we learned about upbeat,
yeah.
So it means it's amazing.
Positive.
Exactly.
Positive. Yeah.
So tempo, it's a speed. So
faster.
First upbeat tempo,
right.
Rock track.
Rock track.
We learned about rock, we learned about tempo, and we learned about track. So basically, I guess we done with the basic of music, a basic of songs.
Right.
I guess we done with it.
Right. I also feel the same.
Exactly.
We're done with it. Yes.
So from now today, your students or us, whoever watching the video, they will identify a track. What is it? So say for example, like those, listen this upbeat track.
Upbeat, really positive.
So you can be different from your friend circle, isn't it?
Exactly.
Saying the word, brother, you know, like which tempo they are using? 80, man, it's a sad track.
80. It's a slower tempo.
Exactly. So, and there are so many genres all over the world. Say for example, D&B, R&B, hip hop, rap, trance, blues, and then obviously blues is amazing. Classical. There are so many genres.
So many of them.
Exactly.
Okay. So, I mean, can I make a sentence like this? Like, he can sing in different genres. That's why people call him very versatile.
Amazing.
Right?
Exactly. So, I guess we missed another important word for a song, chords.
Chords.
Exactly.
Chords you play on guitar.
What do you think about chords? When you think about, whenever, like, what is chords? What do you think? As far as I know, you are a very good keyboardist, or you are a very good piano player.
Not very good, but I have a little bit of sense of.
Whenever a composer, a music producer, or even a lyricist can explain his feelings or synchronize his feelings with your feelings, that's a hit.
What is a chord? You tell me that first.
So, but by the way, now chords, it's like combination of some notes. Say for example, there are some notes, 7 positives or 7 major minor notes, or there. Say for example, C sharp, D sharp. That's a note's name. C sharp, D sharp, E F, G sharp, F sharp, and all those notes. There are 7 notes, 12 notes in total. There are 12 notes. 12 notes: C, D sharp, E, F. Say for example, I picked C, and I picked E, and I picked G.
Right.
So I picked 3 notes.
Would be 1 chord altogether.
Exactly. It is a C chord. So say for example, to compose a song, I'm using 4 chords. Say for example, C, G, A minor, F. So basically, these 4 chords I'm using these 4 chords to tune a track or singing a track. Exactly.
4 chords altogether.
Exactly. So basically, chords meanings. It's basically chords meaning. It's a foundation of a track, or it's a foundation of a song. It can be pillar also.
Right. Exactly.
Without chords, they're like impossible to make a track.
Right. If I ask you like what chords you are hitting into this song, if you tell me that, it'd be
what's your home chord? What's your home chord?
Home chord, the bass chord.
Like say for example, whenever like people you will listen, whenever your friends are musicians, they will call, what's the home chord? What's the home scale? That means the first chord of the song. So for example, I'm starting the notes or majors from the C or D. So D is my home chord.
That's your home chord.
Exactly. The singer is singing in D chord. So the home chord of the song is D. That's all.
Oh, home chord.
Exactly.
Even if you like, if you just play the home chord, you can actually
start up the music, start up the song.
And sometimes you can even get away singing the song entirely.
Exactly.
Without even hitting the rest of the chords.
Exactly.
Okay,
so say for example, just like in a concert, you will see that singer is saying to the musician, brother, D, playing the D. So
that's the bass chord.
Exactly, home chord D. So
play it, move around it,
exactly. D with E and all these things. So that's all about the home chord. we learn about upbeats and we learn about the downbeat, what is tempo, what is, I guess now
yeah, we have learned most of it.
Exactly.
I believe it. And if you've got like further question towards you, we would invite you once again to
definitely. And I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here.
Right, thank you very much. So dear students, we had like Piran Khan here among us today, and I hope that you'd be watching this video very seriously, and if you feel like you have liked the video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, at least for Piran, not for me.
Exactly, or the bell icon.
I see you quite on a regular basis anyway.
Exactly.
And Piran, one last time, like how have you found Grey Goose English Studio, because that's your first video with us.
So basically, near about a week ago, this sir or Rajiv Bhai, he's Bhai to me and sir to everyone. So like he used to tell me that Piran, we will take an interview, and it's very something different from the regular interview and all these things. Like I said, how or why it's different. So I came up with the interview and all these things. So basically, we all love to do YouTubing, we all love to do Facebooking and all these things, but sometimes we hate to learn on a specific. So say for example, we don't love to go on YouTube and search for some English videos and all these things.
Right.
So say for example, if you know me, if you know my tracks, I guess some of you don't know me, even just go and search and heard some of my songs. So say for example, during our interview, what do we learn? About the music and the basic of music. And you know what, maybe I took near about a year to know all these answers.
Right, and they get all of them like
within
in literally 10-15 minutes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we learned about the music, but inside beside, even though we practiced with English, isn't it?
Right. That's what the objective has been.
Exactly. So say for example, it's a very great and initiative idea. I guess the more seniors or the artists will come over here, and the more like high voltage profiles will come over here, and they will talk about the English and their lives. And so your favorite persons from the media and from the every sector will come over here, and you will talk about their lifestyle, their interests. Say for example, I talked about my music. So in that case, to learn music, to learn English with your favorite people, subscribe the channel. And Grey Goose, to be very honest, they're doing very good over in Chittagong and Dhaka both together. So all the best wishes for you and your team, sir.
Thank you very much.
And
right guys, so it's been a great day since we have had like Piran among us, and hopefully we would watch him in some more videos in future.
Exactly.
So once again, me, Aziz sir with Piran.
Well, in that case, what I would like to say.
Now you don't say anything. I'll be inviting you again and again.
Well, I'll come.
And then
definitely.
You must.
We'll learn about the music and English all together.
Right. We have had a conversation, and probably like it might be that you would find out so many mistakes, but trust me, still you go through the video and you will get to learn so many things for sure.
That's Piran Khan signing out with Aziz sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Best wishes. Bye bye.